Our topic is biofuels, and our experiment will be turning vegetable oil into biodiesel using a catalyst of potassium nitrox. Biodiesel is a liquid fuel produced from renewable sources such as new and used vegetable oil and animal fats, and is a cleaner burning replacement for petroleum-based diesel fuel.
The fuels that humans typically use is fossil fuel, which is extremely polluting. By switching to a different or more eco-friendly fuel, we save all the fossil that could be used for other scientific purposes.
Biofuel is more eco-friendly than any other fuel. It is because the rest of the fuels emit CO2 and biofuels are carbon neutral fuels, so they pollute less than all the rest of the other fuels. Biodiesel is also non-toxic and biodegradable. It reduces wastewater by 79% and hazardous waste by 96%.
Biofuels emit gases to the atmosphere that are way less harmful than the gases from fossil fuels. Biofuel powered and biodiesel powered engines are more effective than gasoline powered ones. Biofuels are more expensive to use to generate heat because of their lower energy density and the cost of raw materials, and their fuel energy density and those.
Wait, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And
What the fuck is those?
thus.
Yeah.
Thus.
Thus.
What the fuck is thus? I'm not writing so I understand it. Thus.
Would you say therefore?
Thus.
Therefore, its efficiency decreases. Decreases with its biofuel percentage. Okay, read again.
Okay. Biofuels emit gases to the atmosphere that are way less harmful than the gases from fossil fuels. Biofuel powered and biodiesel powered engines are more effective than gasoline powered ones. Biofuels are more expensive to use to generate heat because of their lower energy density and the cost of raw materials, and the fuel's energy density. Therefore, its efficiency decreases with its biofuel percentage.
There are three main types of biofuels. B5, that is up to 5% biodiesel, B20, which is 6 to 20% biodiesel, and B100, which is pure biodiesel. And the prices of these fuels are B20 is $4.5 per gallon, B100 is $5.2 per gallon, B5 is $4 per gallon. B5 can be used in any engine without any modifications, while for B20 and B100 you have to modify your engine.
Pros of biodiesel. It is produced from renewable resources, as it is produced from plants, vegetable oil. This type of fuel can be used in diesel engines such as cars and heavy machinery.
This is a huge opportunity for biofuels, and it is very unlikely that electricity can be used to power ships and airplanes. They produce less greenhouse gas emissions and less other harmful gases are released into the atmosphere. It is also carbon neutral. This means that it doesn't why it does not.
This means it does.
Yeah, I know what it does not mean, but
it doesn't. No, take away. Doesn't add any carbon into the. No.
Doesn't add. Oh.
this is a huge opportunity for biofuels, and
We're having a stroke.
this is a huge opportunity for biofuels, as it is very unlikely that electricity can be used to power ships and airplanes. They produce less greenhouse gas emissions unless other harmful gases are released into the atmosphere. It is also carbon neutral. This means that it doesn't add any carbon into the air that we breathe.
The use of biodiesel increases the efficiency of an engine because it raises a certain number of fuel. I can't do that.
I know. It's okay. Okay, just carry on and then we can.
The use of biodiesel increases the efficiency of an engine because it raises a certain number of the fuel and improves the lubricity. Cons of biodiesel: variation in quality of biodiesel. The result of extraction of vegetable oils can vary in ability to produce power, therefore some are better in producing power than others.
Biodiesel is way more expensive than petroleum in terms of money, but in the long term, biodiesel is a lot more beneficial to the environment. Biodiesel increases food storage and as it takes plants to produce biofuel. Almost every single industry can find a use for biodiesel in the modern age. The most common use of biodiesel is when it is used in diesel engines to power different machines. The automobile and trucking industry have found the most natural widespread use for it. But biodiesel has also been used to run agricultural machinery such as generators, heating and lighting equipment that can be powered by biodiesel.
Biodiesel was developed in 1890 by Rudolf Diesel. At the time, pure vegetable oils were used in diesel engines for agriculture, where petroleum was not available to the manufacturers. B5 biodiesel was first introduced in 2005 by the United States Department of Energy. B20 was introduced 2 years later by the United States military in 2007. B100 biodiesel, also known as pure biodiesel, was first introduced in 1990s by Germany and Austria. Biodiesel is very common now in the United States and is sold at gas stations in every state but Alaska.
The chemistry behind biofuel is how we make it. Fermentation is used to produce gases from biomass, which is not exactly like biodiesel, but has the same concepts of where it comes from and how effective and eco-friendly it is. Biomass fermentation uses high protein content and microorganisms to produce biomethane and biohydrogen.
Biomass can be gasified to a mixture of carbon monoxide, CO, carbon dioxide, CO2, hydrogen, and nitrogen, also called synthesis gas or syngas. These gases are then burned rapidly at high temperatures between 500 degrees Celsius and 700 degrees Celsius in an oxygen-free environment. These gases are then used for cooking or for generating electricity. For biomass fuels, the most common feedstocks used today are corn grain and soybeans.
Biofuels are burned through combustion to produce different types of fuels. Biofuels are made from organic matter, so when they are burnt, the carbon dioxide released to the atmosphere is equal to the amount plants absorb whilst growing them. When producing biofuels, they burn the plants that they recently grew, compared to diesel, which takes ancient CO2 that is found in the ground. This adds to the carbon cycle and therefore disrupts it with diesel. So basically, all we had to do is just mix the vegetable oil with the solution that we made with our alcohol and our potassium hydroxide, and this is the solution it gave us. It looks quite eggy, but we're nearly done stirring it for shaking it for 10 minutes, and then afterwards we will let it sit overnight, and the two products will form a glycerin, which can be used as soap, and our biodiesel, which is the point of our project, is to see how we can make biodiesel and the use of it and its effects. Thank you. As you can see, there's different layers. This yellow part here, from here to here, is the biodiesel, what we are making, and the orange part from here to here, and this is the glycerin.